Brilliance Audio.
Change With Me, a With Me in Seattle novella by Kristen Proby, performed by Lauren Sweet and Lance Greenfield.
1001 Dark Nights. Once upon a time, in the future. I was a student, fascinated with stories and learning. I studied philosophy, poetry, history, the occult, and the art and science of love and magic. I had a vast library at my father's home and collected thousands of volumes of fantastic tales. I learned all about ancient races and bygone times, about myths and legends, and dreams of all people through the millennium. And the more I read, the stronger my imagination grew, until I discovered that I was able to travel into the stories, to actually become part of them. I wish I could say that I listened to my teacher and respected my gift, as I ought to have. If I had, I would not be telling you this tale now. But I was foolhardy and confused, showing off with bravery. One afternoon, curious about the myth of the Arabian Nights, I traveled back to ancient Persia to see for myself if it was true that every day Shahryar, Persian for king, married a new virgin and then sent yesterday's wife to be beheaded. It was written, and I had read, that by the time he met Scheherazade, the vizier's daughter, he'd killed 1,000 women. Something went wrong with my efforts. I arrived in the midst of the story and somehow exchanged places with Scheherazade, a phenomena that had never occurred before and that still to this day I cannot explain. Now I am trapped in that ancient past. I have taken on Scheherazade's life, and the only way I can protect myself and stay alive is to do what she did to protect herself and stay alive. Every night, the king calls for me and listens as I spin tales, and when the evening ends and dawn breaks, I stop at a point that leaves him breathless and yearning for more. And so the king spares my life for one more day, so that he might hear the rest of my dark tale. As soon as I finish a story, I begin a new one, like the one that you, dear reader, have before you now.
Prologue. Zane. It's all lies. I scowl at my manager of more than 20 years as I sit across from the older man in my office. He looks tired, frustrated, and I can't blame him. I feel the same way. Listen, Zane, this isn't the first time in the past couple of years that you've had a scandal. I know being a celebrity is synonymous with hell on earth. I finish for him, narrowing my eyes. I know what he's about to suggest, and it makes me damn angry. Maybe, he says with a nod. But you're a good actor, and before now, the tabloid scandals blew over quickly. No big deal. Not this one. He blows out a breath. I think it might be a good idea to lie low for a while. That'll just tell the world that I'm guilty, and I'm not. Go on vacation, Zane. Take a few months off. Get the hell out of Los Angeles. You need it. I'll handle things here. I don't like the thought of tucking my tail and running, Hugh. You're not. We can make an official statement if you'd like. I scrub a hand down my face. Probably won't matter, but yeah, let's do that. I'll go up to Seattle to hang with Rena for a couple of days. Months, Hugh says. You'll go for months. You're exhausted. You're overworked, and you've been in the news too much lately. Okay, fine, I'm gone. I don't have to be on set for 7 months. I'll take 6 of those to let this all blow over. Make it fucking blow over, Hugh. That's my job. The other man nods, then stands and leaves the office. I take a moment to gaze around the space at the trophies and plaques, the photos, the glamorous life of an Oscar-winning...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?